News, my lovely, wonderful people. Our very own brother, uncle, father, Wole Soyinka. Yeah, when a man has done well, don't undermine it and just take it like it's one of those things. No, from a very early age, Wole Soyinka has made a mark, a Lobeli trait. And he's saying something right really profound. He said, see, guys, I warned Atiku, Tinubu, others to quit for, this person, but this was what they talked about. I warned them. He's very big on it. He said, I did warn them. I told them, leave this issue alone. But they refused. He said, and see the result of what their refusal will be. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we hear Wole Soyinka review some of the discussions he had with these people and what has gone on and how things currently are and and how Nigeria would have been, much more different from what it is today as a result, of these people's, as a result, if, they have listened. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe again. I told Atiku, Tinubu, others to quit. They are too old for the fresh energy and this particular candidate. Lobeli trade Professor Wole Soyinka said he told the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party and the ruling All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, respectively, that they should leave the stage for fresh energy to assume the heirs of affairs in the country. Soyinka disclosed this while speaking on an interview with Arise TV on Wednesday. He said, I told Atiku when he was contesting and came to see me in my Ikeja office few years ago. He came with Benga Daniel, my former governor, Ogun State governor. I said to him, listen, it's about time you people left the stage. Let's be honest. Nigeria should move forward and we should give our advice and help the people to get better. Leave the stage. Why don't you just let go? We need an infusion of fresh blood, fresh energy into the system to transform the nation. But for some people, maybe they read it as bloodletting. No, I said infusion of fresh blood. I said, so I can not support you. I think your generation should quit. I can't support you. I told him, let him come out and debunk it. I told him to his face. But he wasn't the only one. I then sought out the current president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I gave him exactly the same message. I said, whatever you people are planning, I am begging and I will convince you that we need young generation. Use your energy and all support a young person. Now, thinking new sensitivity, new ideas, new energy, Nigeria needs to move ahead. So, why don't you just leave the stage, support a young candidate? Let's look for somebody, a really brilliant individual, then use our entire influence to capitalize and to catapult such a person to power. And this country, you will see transformation before your very eyes, and massive transformation will begin to occur. Nigeria is not so hard to transform. We spoke for about an hour and a half. Then Bola Ahmed Tinubu said no. He said there were still things he felt he could contribute. Soyinka said, recall that the Nobel laureate had earlier said he also warned the president of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, on no excuse of his supporters, otherwise known as obedience. Soyinka stated this in the statement titled Media Responsibility on Tuesday. The elder statement said his recent interview with channels was misrepresented and that he told Obi that he should use what he had to his advantage. But the message that was sent was different from what he said initially. So this is what is going on. Our very own brother Wole Soyinka has come out to tell Nigerians, what he feels, and how he sees Nigeria, and how, he really feels sincerely and truly that there is opportunity, there is opportunity for this country to move forward. But those that should, give opportunity for this nation to move forward are doing everything they can, humanly speaking, possible to hinder that. He said what he told Obi was that Obi should use, the obedient to his advantage. He said he called Tinubu, 1.5 hours they were speaking. He told him that he should leave the stage. He also called our brother, Atiku. Said Tinubu told him that he feels he still has some things to contribute, hence he will not give up. He said he's not saying this behind them. He's saying it because he had these discussions with these gentlemen, and he told them that they should leave the stage. They should pick up a young, brilliant chap, and they all should support such an individual. Somebody who has intelligence, who can come and say, this is what I'm planning, and they can relate with such an individual, support such an individual, and the sky will not be the limit. The sky will be the starting point, and Nigeria can begin to look forward to better days. But what happened? After having these discussions and having all this, the people he had a discussion with twatted it. They pretended like there was no, in fact, no, they didn't pretend. Atiku told him no, that he would not give up, that he was going all the way. Same as Tinubu. Tinubu said no, that he has some things he feel he can still bring to the table. Hence, he was not quitting or giving up. Then he said he told Obi that Obi should use the obedience with the whole media thing to his advantage. He said, but it was misrepresented. What he said and what he later heard, were two different things altogether. What are we talking about? A time to forge ahead, a time to move forward. We didn't want that to happen just like that. I can tell you no. We will have to break through. We will have to make real tangible move and progress if we want to see this nation get better and we want to see a brighter day and a better nation. Every single one of us must be saddled with the responsibility of owning up to what is right, so that truly, sincerely speaking, as a nation, as a people, we are not lagging behind. There is urgent need for us to recognize that everything that is needed to bring this nation to where it ought to be is within our grasp. But what are we doing with what we have? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.